على اهتمامكم يعني. فعندنا اليوم موضوع النظام التعليم الإلكتروني، نظام البلاك بورد. لا يخفى عليكم الكثير الآن مدى استخدام التقنية في العملية التعليمية. التقنية أصبحت جزء مهم جدا واستخدامها في العملية التعليمية. الآن معنا اليوم دكتور أيوب من جامعة الملك فيصل، من جامعة الملك خالد، وهو أستاذ في التدريب التعليم الإلكتروني والتعليم الطبي، وهو مسؤول عن الوحدة الموجودة في الخاصة في عمادة في كلية الطب في جامعة الملك خالد والكليات الصحية، ولديه خبرة كبيرة وواسعة في هذا المجال، قرابة تقريبا 18 سنة في مجال التدريب على التعليم الإلكتروني في نظام البلاك بورد واستخدام التقنية في الطب. فنسعد به اليوم ونشرف به إن شاء الله، ولديه نستفيد من خبرته ونتشارك معه في هذا المجال. والدكتور
السلام عليكم. Can you hear me? Yes.
Very well.
In the beginning, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'd like to first of all mention some words of thanks for Dr. Ahmed here for the e-learning deanship, also for the ISB company, and most of all your Mudir al-Jamia, معالي Ustad Professor Dr. Muhammad Yahya Shahri. I will start my presentation. Assalamu alaikum. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله. كيف حالك؟ تمام. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اليوم ورشة ولا لقاء ورشة عن التعليم الإلكتروني في الكليات الطبية، ونحثكم على نشجعكم على استخدام التقنية الإلكترونية والبلاك بورد. إن شاء الله بإذن الله تعالى من الآن وصاعدا فكروا في الالترناتيف تيتشنج عن طريق البلاك بورد وعن طريق طبعا معظمكم يشتغل على الباوربوينت وعلى الأشياء الإلكترونية، ولكن البلاك بورد is another way of teaching. فإن شاء الله يعني هذه بداية نعرفكم عليها، أو يعني تعرفون إيش يعني بلاك بورد وإيش يعني التعليم الطبي في الكليات. طيب في شيء آخر؟ طيب بروفيسور أيوب. Thank you. You are with us today, and إن شاء الله you will have a good talk with them and encourage them to join black board share experience with us. شكرا. Thank you.
أبلغكم تحية معالي مدير الجامعة، نشكركم على الحضور. هو حقيقة كان مهتم ويعتذر لكم جميعا، فيه امر طارئ في الوزاره واضطر انه يعني السفر، كان حريص. وحقيقه الورشه هذه ما عقدت الا بتوجيه من معاليه وحرصه الشديد على هذا الموضوع وعلى استخدام التقنيه لتتناسب مع الخطه الجديده للجامعه. تعرفون التطورات الكبيره اللي تحدث بالجامعه والنقله النوعيه ان شاء الله الذي نتوسم فيها الخير الكثير، ولمواكبه رؤيه المملكه 2030 فمتطلب استخدام التقنيه. يعني احنا ما نقول الزامي، ولكن الان اصبحت يعني لا محاله، لانه نقلل الورق، نقلل الوقت، نقلل الجهد، كذلك نرفع مستوى الجوده في العمليه التعليميه. ففي ناس معتقدين انه البلاك بورد فقط استخدامه فقط للاختبارات، هو ليس للاختبارات، هو وضع من اجل عضو هيئه التدريس ليخدمه بالدرجه الاولى، وكذلك الطالب. عضو هيئه التدريس يستطيع يدير المنهج باي وقت يشاء، يستطيع يعطي واجبات، يعطي نماذج، يعطي مثلا خبرات تشاركيه، يستطيع يتواصل، يستطيع مثلا يجلب بعض الفيديوهات التعليميه اللي تفيد الطلاب، واللي ممكن من خلالها يعطيهم اكزامبل او يعطيهم اساينمنت ويعطيهم اشياء تعود عليهم بالهدف التعليمي اللي ينشد الاستاذ بالدرجه الاولى ومتطلبات الكليه. كذلك ممكن يستفيد برضه، يطلع مثلا زي مثلا ما يكلينك، يستطيع يشوف عمليه جراحيه مباشره يربطها في الدرس، كذلك اكزامبلات يشوفها مثلا معينه. الان في برامج حديثه، الهولوجرام يستخدم في الطب، مثلا السيموليشن، الاشياء هذه كلها ممكن تدخلها كجزء من الانشطه الموجوده في الدرس. كل اسبوع يكون عنده درس، عنده واجب، عنده اساينمنت، عنده اشياء، وهذا تساعد في التنظيم وترفع مستوى جوده المقرر. فطبعا ان شاء الله نتطلع لاستخدام البلاك بورد بشكل كبير في هذا المجال ان شاء الله. وشكرا.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum again. I'd like to start first of all with my small introduction how I came to Saudi Arabia. Okay, and there is a connection between your Northern Borders University and also Abha. One of these days when I was working in Dundee in Scotland, Professor Muhammad Shahri, His Excellency, and Professor Said Abu Ishi from Abha Medical College, they came to Dundee for a surgery course, maybe for 2 weeks, training on a surgery course. And at that time we had many students coming from foreign countries, especially from Saudi Arabia and Kuwait and Bahrain and many other countries, Malaysia. So we had an Islamic society, University Islamic Society, where we say everybody who come new, we have to meet them and we have to show them around. So one of these days I got a call saying, Dr. Ayyub, we are from Saudi Arabia and we'd like to meet you. So I was thinking maybe it's just 2 students have come new to Dundee and they want to know around. So I said, okay, I will meet you in the hotel. As soon as I saw them, I said, these are not students. These are high-level people. Anyway, said, we are here for something, but we want to meet you. So I invited them to a restaurant, the only halal 100% restaurant in Dundee. We went to eat there, and then they say, okay, look, we have a place called Abha in Saudi Arabia, very beautiful place like Dundee, okay, cool. And we have a College of Medicine, belongs to King Saud University, but now it has become a university, King Khalid University. And there is a clinical biochemistry department. And we heard about you that you are a biochemist, or you are a chemist, so we want to take you. So I said to him, look, Saudi Arabia is for Hajj and Umrah. Saudi Arabia is for Hajj and Umrah. Thank you very much. I said, no, don't be too fast. Think about it. I came for 1 year and I'm 18 years now in Abha. I said I'll come in 1 year out of my Dundee University and I come. My professor also in Dundee said, if you're going to Saudi Arabia, stay there. Because whatever experience you have there will not count here. So stay there and make your life there. I followed his advice, and now after 18 years I'm here. I am in biochemistry, but I am responsible for the e-learning unit in our College of Medicine. And our task mainly is to promote e-learning amongst teachers, amongst educators, amongst staff. Okay, so to start my talk and the workshop training for all of you, I have one request from all of you. As you are signing your name for attendance, please provide your email address, either belonging to the university or your private email address, because at the end of the day, there's going to be something for you. Okay, take away home message. There'll be a short open book home exam. Don't cheat. Okay, do it by yourself and take your time and submit. If you get more than 7 out of 10, you get a certificate. Okay, so 7 is your target, not 10 out of 10. If everybody gets 10 out of 10, that means everybody is cheating, so I'll just cancel those. Okay. So I want email addresses, and it's going to be online, and it's going to be from home, from wherever you are, from your mobile phone, from wherever you live in. You have 1 week, take your time. It's actually a training, practice something, and then you have to answer a question. Okay? And you can take the test a few times until you get 7 out of 10. Okay? If you get 7 out of first time, even then do it again. Maybe second time you get 6. Okay? So I'm going to mention some things like that. And my takeaway theme message for you, all of you, I know some of you are more educated than me, more higher qualification than me, but for the time being, please consider I am the educator, you are the student, you are the learner. Okay? So I'll throw some things and then we'll practice together, inshallah, to raise our level of this e-learning theme that we've been hearing for the last 10-15 years. Okay? How much can we put into it? How much can we benefit? How much can we get involved? Especially for the sake of our students, and especially for, as you are in this country, I am in this country also, they have a 2030 vision, which is digital transformation. Okay, and you have seen all government services now towards upshift service, right? In the university you may have Injaz, you may have Khidmat Zatiyya, self-service, all of these things becoming paperless. Okay, so we want education to become paperless also, and we can use as much as we can. E-learning for everyone. I have an 8-minute video. Please have a look. It's not a promotion for King Khalid University. It can be any university, but I'll show you now. So for 8 minutes I'll stop speaking and you'll watch this. We'll watch it together, inshallah.
Educational institutions have used learning aids, teaching mediums and tools that were first simple but gradually grew in sophistication and technique with the passage of time. But with the technological revolution sweeping the world, technology products have undergone rapid transformation for use in all walks of life. The World Wide Web, the popular internet, has almost eliminated distances that mankind had to travel in days and hours. Today, man can make a virtual journey across the earth in a few seconds. The introduction of e-learning ushers in a new age of knowledge and education. It affords continuous communication between the professors and their students, and robust interaction among the students themselves. Specific time schedules and venues are no longer necessary. Wide windows are open to varieties of knowledge sources, and their electronically deliverable content has become accessible to everybody anytime, at any place. Within the context of its ongoing development and innovation, aspiring to achieve world-class standards, King Khalid University, KKU, has adopted e-learning and supported it comprehensively. This e-learning facility is integrated into all academic activities. With clear vision and elaborate planning, the e-learning strategy has been drawn to accomplish several major goals. Generally, it is intended to provide online communication medium to everyone at the university. It will involve the teaching staff in authoring their course materials, reusing or changing them through e-learning tools. The ultimate objective is to raise King Khalid University's rank among world-class universities. And this can be achieved by boosting the scholastic attainment of its students and their qualification caliber. To realize these goals, King Khalid University has planned and implemented an electronic infrastructure that allows students and teaching staff easy access to e-learning platforms using high-level technology. After carrying out the training plan and maintaining continuous support, faculty members and students will be prepared to operate and use all e-learning systems. The Learning Management System is an interactive electronic intermediary between the faculty member and the students, which can be used anytime, any place. On the one hand, it allows the faculty member to add any materials to the course syllabus. The system also permits adding content and supporting electronic sources to the syllabus. The system allows the professor to upload academic materials which the students can access and interact with anytime, anywhere, at any pace. Communication with students was very good, and it could be made anytime, at any place. The program allows us to respond to the students and provides forums for discussions. Through it, the students help each other in their lessons and discuss lectures delivered to them or inquire about important matters such as exam schedules. The learning management system allows classmates to interact among themselves and with their professors through forums and discussion boards. Space is provided to the students to write in their questions and discuss the answers. It allows faculty members to assess their students' participation in these discussions. King Khalid University is augmenting the learning management system by several other software programs, each serving complementary functions. Combined, they bring instructors and students together through the internet. Virtual classrooms allow streaming lectures in real time, which are also videotaped, indexed, and filed for downloading by students anytime. The same system allows streaming applied programs, audio and video files, and other features that the instructors wish to use. The main advantage of this system is that it delivers to the students lecture materials anytime, at any place the students decide, or 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It also makes a communication channel available to the students anytime, any place.
مع الأستاذ برضو في أي وقت وفي أي مكان.
Lecture videotaping and streaming are part of the e-learning platforms. An instructor can videotape his lecture using mobile equipment. Later, the students can download these lectures from the internet or from mobile phones. The fact is that I have a brief experience teaching through this system at the Sharia College, and I have found a very good response from the students. The system is also useful for the development of teaching methods and learning tools. I have noticed an increase in students' interaction. At the lecture hall, students may shy for one reason or another from participation. But through the system, they are more active. The results that we see now are satisfying and make us happy. I believe e-learning system is ushering in a qualitative transformation of education. For e-learning to be complete, an e-assessment application is available to run quizzes online. Students, after completing the quizzes, can retrieve the answers and get their scores instantly. The program also can do some statistical calculations about students' performance on these quizzes. The program has a question bank feature, and so can randomly select and produce different questions to different students. When we see the questions delivered to us by the system, we are more able to recall and remember the relevant information fast and clear. Subscribing to student-focused education, the e-learning organization at King Khalid University is highly conscious of the students' interest and welfare. And equally important is the university's unwavering support to the faculty members. And so, both instructors and students are assured of full technical support to reap immense benefit from the e-learning portal at King Khalid University. E-learning for everyone.
So I hope that has taken a message from King Khalid University to all of you. To myself also. Every time I listen to this, say how much College of Medicine is putting inside. You have seen examples from Sharia College, from Computer Science, from Engineering, College of Medicine, College of Pharmacy, College of Applied Medical Sciences, Nursing, Dentistry. At King Khalid, all of us are united with the e-learning deanship. And we get excellent support from the deanship to support our teaching and learning. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a short presentation about some technical words. Most of you will know about it already, but it's a reminder for each other. And some practical applications where I have used it in my course. Okay, and as Dr. Ahmed said, e-learning and Blackboard is not only about assessment. Many of us, we think that, okay, it's, for us, we use it for a quiz or for an exam. That's all. No, there are lots of other things how we can use the e-learning platform, the Blackboard that we have been supplied with for many, many different things in our courses. Okay, so I will demonstrate to that. First of all, I've got a presentation, and I think the presentation will take about 15-20 minutes. Then we go into the training session. Okay. Here's a paper that I presented last year in South Africa. Through that, I will mention some of the terms. Let's close this first. Okay, so it was a paper that I presented in South Africa last year at a conference. But through the presentation, I think I will highlight many of the things why we use Blackboard and what are the things that are available. Can we answer this question? What is e-learning? When I first heard it, no, it's not from us because I'm a teacher. Maybe it's for students when it's learning. So students are learners. I am a professor, I am a teacher, so it's not for me. No. If you look at the actual meaning and you go to the dictionaries and you Google it, you will find that it's actually the use of technology, in education. So it's both teachers as well as the learners, educators, instructors, as well as the students, as well as the people who are learning. So we are making use of electronic technology to get our work done. Okay, we are hired to do a job, hired to teach a course. So how can this technology help us in fulfilling our objective? So we are using technology, computers, tablets, mobile phones, okay, iPads, tabs. At the beginning, people thought that, oh, students don't have this, right? So every time when we start a course in my biochemistry, I take level 3 medical students, right? The first thing I ask them is, how many of you got a mobile phone? So everybody's got a mobile phone, right? And how many of you got not just a mobile phone, but a smartphone? 100%, boys and girls, they will say, yes, we have, right? How many of you use WhatsApp? Everybody uses WhatsApp, right? So why not use WhatsApp to get connected with your students? Yes, it might be a nuisance because you might be busy somewhere and they might ask middle of the night some question, right? But at least you can turn it off, right? But you are in connection with your student. So technology use for the purpose of education. That would be my definition for e-learning. The use of technology, learning management system, LMS, by the Saudi Electronic University. We have the good fortune that Blackboard is available now. For most universities, Blackboard is available. It's a learning management system. It's not just an assessment tool. Okay? So it's a learning management system where we can interact with our students for almost all of our educative needs. Teaching and learning. We might become the learners, right? And I think you have already seen it. And at the beginning, the first time they asked me to put a Blackboard test, I put 10 questions for my student, and then I called the administrator from the Blackboard saying, this is not going to work because the answer is already ticked. The answer of 10 questions is already shown in the screen. So I said, oh, sorry, this is not right, we cannot do like this. Okay, so the administrator told me, because you are the instructor, you can see the correct question. When this will be delivered to the students, they won't see the question. They won't see the answer. All they will be facing with the question only. Right? So I am a learner. Suddenly I became a learner. Right? And I found that more and more I use Blackboard, it benefits me so that my students can benefit even more. Right? And they can remain in contact with me. So e-learning is for all of us. E-learning is the use of technology. It is internet based. So yes, if internet fails, you have to have a backup. So if you're saying, I'm going to do a exam, and you plan everything, Blackboard support team helps you, and you've set up a date, today at this time there will be an exam. And on that day, there is no electricity. So yes, for a rainy day, for a situation like that, you have to have a paper backup. Right? But it's not a solution or it's not a reason why we should not use the Blackboard for exams. So maybe it fails, so let me just avoid that situation and continue with my paper exam. Right? How are you sure that the paper exam that you prepared and left it in a cupboard somewhere in your office, how are you sure that that's not going to be stolen by somebody? The next day is your exam, you go in the morning, you don't find your paper exam. It's already leaked. So you have to have a backup support, right? So it can happen. It is internet based, so we need good internet connection. Alhamdulillah, in many universities here, maybe inshallah your university here, The infrastructure for internet is there, it's capable of handling a learning management system, and it's working. So we need to use it.